I got to tell you, there's nothing like a new challenge to put a steam in your stride, and I'm really revved up today. What you're about to see is day one of a project that we've been working on so intensely here at TV6 this summer especially. Many, many people are involved. Everyone in this building has been so supportive, and you have too. I want to thank you for all your notes of support and encouragement. And I'm so glad that you joined us today, because what you're going to see isn't perfect yet. This is really a work in progress. I don't mean to make excuses for it already, but I think you're really going to enjoy it, and I invite you to join me.
From the studios of the Quad City's #1 station, KWQC TV6, welcome to Paula Sands Live, an hour of news, information, entertainment, and fun. And now, here's Paula.
Looking good. Hi, everybody, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on our new venture, the premiere of Paula Sands Live. It's Monday, August the 30th. The day of my dreams, or my nightmares, I guess, no. For the past 9 months now, I first learned about this, actually it was 9 months ago in November, this past November, when I learned that we were going to do this show. 9 months ago, so I guess these are labor pains I've been having, but anyway, we have a good show for you today. This show really is about you. A local hour of news, local news, entertainment, information, and fun, of course, whenever we can throw it in. And what could be more exciting than our premiere with Mr. Food. Mr. Food is going to be live in person. He is going to make us some wonderful things our audience will be able to share. The man who gets more mail at this station than anybody else. That's the truth. Also, Rita Farrell from Clinton is here. She's going to show us how to decorate the outside of your house. And of course, we'll check the news and the weather with John and Terry, all that in just a few minutes. We have a studio audience with us here on PSL every day. And with us now from the audience is my friend who came back just for this show. Carl Spring, everybody. Yeah.
Thanks, Paula. That's right, back in the Quad Cities, and happy to be back too. Me and my wife Jean, our kids Cal and Casey, we're all back here and very happy back in the Quad Cities for the big show too. And part of the fun, of course, is we have a live, large, loud studio audience right here, right? Now, right here in the front row, Paula, somebody I think you know, I'm pretty sure you know. Ma'am, your name is?
Oh,
I'm
no.
Clara Wygant.
Oh, no, I'm talking to my mother.
This is Paula's mom, Clara. Say hi to Clara, everybody.
Hi,
Say hi.
Clara!
Hi.
Oh, man.
Claire, let me ask you, it's got to be a thrill to see one of your kids here, right?
I'm real excited tonight.
Yep, it's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So what do you think? Seeing her name up in neon up there, huh?
Right.
Okay.
And I've been hearing about this for a long time. And
Cut,
it's
Carl.
true.
Cut, Carl. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, she's doing fine, Paula. She really is.
Okay.
Okay, well, Paula, who do you have up there? Another relative or something?
No, I tell you, it's the most embarrassing thing to have your parents on camera. This is my parent, but Stan Leach, the mayor of Moline.
Old enough to be your father.
No, well, Stan was a teacher at Moline High School. I was there.
Right.
Did you know that? Did you know that I was a student there when you? Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you know about me at Moline High?
Gee, I don't think I dare say anything.
Oh, please don't. Thank God, now he's the mayor of Moline. I can't stand it. You know, it's hard to call someone who was a teacher of yours by his first name. I want to call you Mr. Leach. But I suppose I should anyway, shouldn't I, since you're the mayor?
Yeah, call me whatever you want.
You think?
I had the same trouble with Mr. Bishop and Mr. Vavris and all those teachers when I came to Moline High School. And Bishop threatened to throw me out a window one day if I didn't call him Bill.
Oh, really?
And I kept still calling him Mr. Bishop.
Well, you wouldn't do that to me, would you? Okay.
No, no.
Thanks, Stan. I appreciate you coming in today.
Quite all right.
On the premiere of our show. Carl, you don't have any of my other relatives down there, do you?
Well, actually, yes, we do, Paula.
Oh, no!
Ma'am, what's your first name?
Brenda, I'm Paula's sister.
And this is Brenda, Paula's sister. Let's hear for Brenda.
yay,
Say
Brenda!
hi. Hi, Brenda. Now, Brenda, I just met you yesterday, and I got to say, you have a pretty smile just like your sister. You have the same pretty smile.
Thank you.
Now, what town do you live in?
Anamosa, Iowa.
Now, do you get Paula Sands live way up in Anamosa?
No, don't, and I miss watching her too.
You can't watch your sis up there?
Nope.
Hey, we have to get John Sloan here to fix this cable situation so you can see your sister in Anamosa, right?
Yep, that's right, and I'm very proud of her too.
Good,
Very
cool.
proud.
Well, we have Paula's mom, Paula's sister. Pretty neat, huh, Paula?
Well, pretty neat, Carl. Thank you so much. I think my sister's about to cry. I could hear it in her voice. You know that when you're a sister. I'm just outside the newsroom now. We're going to be coming in here every day to get a news update. And what I like about this is that it's a chance for you to see what goes on behind the scenes before we put a newscast on. Look at all these people. They're busy for once, because they know they're on camera. I'm just kidding, they're always busy. Hey, John.
Hey.
Good to see you, bud.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Looks fantastic.
How are you doing?
Real good, real good.
It's hot
You don't
today,
even
I
look
guess.
that nervous. I'm more nervous than you are, and I'm just doing the news, you know?
Well, I really like coming in here. You see Audrey back there? Audrey, wave, sweetheart. There you are. Yeah, see, Audrey's working. What's the big story today?
Actually, real tragedy, unfortunately, in the news. Today, first day back to school in Davenport was marred, of course, with the terrible execution-style shooting of Michelle Jensen over the weekend.
The saddest story of the weekend.
Just incredible, and as you can imagine, that really put a damper on things at school today. Mike Mickle did talk with her dad and also her sister, and we'll have more on that coming up later in the newscast, but just an awful story. Jury selection just moments ago, Audrey told me, wrapped up in Henry County in the case of Christine Wolf. That's the mom accused of killing her baby. We're going to have a latest on that. And also, can you believe this flash flood warning in Des Moines again?
Really?
They got another 10 inches of rain. The situation is just out of control there. They're sandbagging. It's deja vu all over again. Just a terrible situation. Well, the latest on the case in Des Moines County and the rain there is just creating all sorts of problems again. Thunderstorms here possible tonight. Lows in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, partly sunny and a lot nicer in the mid-70s. Remember the 70s? Not
Yes.
the decade.
I remember the disco 70s as well, but yeah, the 70s would feel good. You know what? Okay, so that's the weather update.
That's it.
See, John knows everything he should know.
I called Terry Swales.
Do you think Carl found any of my other relatives in the audience? Let's check back with Carl in the studio.
Hey, again,
Carl?
congratulations.
Thanks, John. Thanks.
Isn't it fun, the new show, everything, all these neat things coming up. Right here, I know you know this guy, and let me tell you, coming up next on Paula Sands Live, it's food, 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 and more food. And the guy who's responsible for us gaining weight, it's Mr. Food.
Welcome back, everyone, to day one of Paula Sands Live in this great studio audience. It was back in 1984 that TV6 viewers first met a man who's more than just a good cook. He makes cooking seem easy and fun. And we get so many requests for his recipes, we can hardly handle them sometimes, so we know you love him. We invited him here for our premiere show today. Mr. Food, Art Ginsberg, everybody. Art, yeah. Are you really going to cook for me today?
I'm going to cook for you. I'm going to cook for you exactly like I tell everybody else to cook, that there is no sin in any of the things that you do to make it easy in the kitchen. Because our lifestyles today, Paula, come on, there's two people working in the family.
Yeah.
We have a busy lifestyle. We've got to make living by doing that. And we want to stop in the supermarket on the way home, pick up something we recognize. We want to have something on the table in 20 minutes.
Got to be quick.
And there's no sin in using convenience foods. Now, if Grandma would have had a 21 cubic foot upright, she would have used it. She just didn't have it.
Yeah.
We don't want a root cellar because she had a root cellar. So we're going to do things easy. Now, sometimes we just want something that we make ourselves so that the whole meal is a little bit special.
Okay.
Here's one, 3 ingredients. 3 ingredients.
It's dessert?
It's a dessert, 3 ingredients, 2 packages of Jell-O or instant vanilla pudding, an 8-ounce container of sour cream, and a can of crushed pineapple. How difficult? Put it in, mix it up. That's making a pie, because the Jell-O and the sour cream and the acid in the pineapple all gets together. And all you do is, as it starts to thicken, you take a ready crust pie mix, a pie shell. It doesn't have to be a graham cracker one. It can be a butter one. I like butter for this one. And all you do is, when you mix it up and it starts to thicken, you take it and you put it into the pie shell. And I have just been a whiz, because I just made a pie.
Looks like macaroni and cheese.
Well, when that
it's not
thickens up, that's not going to taste like macaroni and cheese.
No, I'm sure. Three ingredients, everybody.
We're going to talk about macaroni and cheese in a few minutes, or something close to it, yeah.
Oh, Kathy brought the ziti.
Yes, I know that. I saw it, and it's super. And what we're doing is we take this, put it in the refrigerator, and let it just get solid.
Okay.
That's it. Now I've covered it with a little whipped topping, and here we've got a pineapple 2-minute Hawaiian pie.
That
no, wait a minute, that's pretty this way. But it's an anytime party, because Halloween will be coming up not too long from now.
I know.
Now it's for Halloween.
A Halloween pie.
Yeah, but wait a minute, and then Christmas after that, we've got one for Christmas.
Art.
Yes, we have.
Okay.
And even St. Patrick's Day. Ooh, there it is. We've got it.
Mince on pie?
No. Oh, I don't even eat the candy.
No, it's just decoration.
As a matter of fact, what you can do is, that's really Christmas right there.
It is.
But it's anything that you want it to be.
Okay.
So what you've got is one pie that can be used at any time. It's a quick, it's an easy, and there's no problem with it. Now, how does it taste? It might not be good. I mean, I might be giving you a lot of baloney.
You think it might not be good?
It might
not a
not.
bite that big. Or
Oh,
just
come on.
I've got, okay.
Oh, on camera, she tried to seem so dainty. You should have seen the piece of pie she had last night.
All right, that's enough. Ooh, it's so good.
Now, that's my line.
Is that
I
right?
was supposed to say
I'm
that.
sorry, I'm sorry. It really is.
You bet it
and
is. It's
frozen, you know, if you froze that up a little bit.
It'd be fantastic.
That'd be
it's
great.
wonderful. But that's as easy as you can cook. Now, old-time baked ziti, they had to start with the sauce, and they were making their sauce and turning it in the big tub, and you don't have to do that either anymore.
Art, I think there are people who might not know what ziti is.
Well, ziti is just a shape of a pasta. This happens to be rigatoni.
Okay.
Now, that's almost the same size. It's a little bigger than macaroni, or you can use elbow macaroni. And the funny part about it is that's what I always claim. No brands are necessary, no special brands, and no special shapes. If you can't get one, use the other. Have fun. It'll still work. But all you do is boil up that half-pound package of rigatoni or ziti or anything else. You put a little bit of a bottled spaghetti sauce. Again, any brands are fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any difference. You put a little on the bottom. To the boiled rigatoni, you put in some Parmesan and a carton of ricotta cheese.
Okay.
Okay. You put in a little bit of the sauce on the bottom, some of the mixture, a little bit more sauce, a little bit a little bit of Parmesan on top.
Layer it.
Layer it. That's it. Here you have baked
it's
ziti.
right out of the oven.
As a matter of fact, you have hot baked ziti.
I know.
Here. Ooh,
I didn't want to burn Mr.
And
Food on the show, but
now that's how difficult it is to make today. It's not necessary to work all day in the kitchen to make something that tastes special
beautiful.
and different.
Yeah.
So don't get caught up in that. What? Pardon?
what's this?
Oh, you wouldn't like that. It's called Death by Chocolate.
You wouldn't
like it. No.
I wouldn't like that.
No, I don't think you would like it,
I think
Paula.
you better show. Were you going to show us how that's made?
Maybe later.
Maybe later?
Maybe later.
All right, and you'll take some questions maybe from the audience. How
I'd
would
love
that be?
to.
Would that be good?
You betcha. We'll do
All
it.
right, we'll do that.
You sure you like Death by Chocolate?
Oh, please.
All right.
You don't want me to beg right here, do you? No, I don't think so. Let's find out what Carl's doing in the audience. Oh, Carl, what do you have for us?
He is so unfair to tease you that way, Paula. That is so nasty. Hey, Paula, here, this is Deb Peterson from the Illinois Quad City Chamber of Commerce. Deb, quick question. What would you guess is the hottest craze in the Quad Cities right now?
Well, I do a lot of walking on the Ben Butterworth Parkway, so I would guess rollerblading.
You know what? That finished second, only to making home banners for your home. Deb, hold that up here real high. That's a good guess, Deb. When we come back, we'll show how to make neat banners like this without going broke on Paula Sands Live. We will be right back. Deb, nice job. You like that?
Now, yes, we are. Last week, during our Best of 5 p.m. Live, we showed you one of the most popular segments we've ever done. Did you see it, Rita?
No.
Rita Farrow transformed herself on camera. She turned from a plain frumpy look into a dazzling, accessorized goddess. That's what I'm going to call her.
Like I could be frumpy, Paula.
And Rita's back today to tell us how to dress up your house, the outside of your house. You know,
Yes.
these banners, I have to be honest with you, I hadn't heard of these.
You haven't seen, then you haven't been down south, because if you've been in, they're very big, like in South Carolina, North Carolina.
Really?
All
Okay.
along Pennsylvania too, the whole coast.
These are to put on, what, hang on the outside of your house
First
like
of
a
all,
flag
Paula, I
or
have a
something?
sweater for you to wear. Look at this. Did you see this? This is our sewing sweater. Lisa made this for you to wear today. Put it on.
I had to put a sweater on? I'm so
Yes.
hot now,
We're not
Rita.
You're not supposed to tell them it's 100 degrees in here, Paula. Extra price.
Oh, really? Oh, this feels
This is
so
our
good.
sewing sweater. Do you know how many women in America sew?
Not me, but how many
30
do?
million women sew. It's a bigger hobby than tennis or golf.
Honest?
I know why, too. Never mind. It's not nearly as aerobic.
No.
But we're going to show you some of the banners.
All right. This is really very comfortable, Rita.
Isn't this cute? And
yeah.
see here, you've got a little tape measure, a little iron. We're going to talk about the banners. Okay, hold this one, Paula. I don't know if they can get this. Here's a real popular one in this area this summer. See this?
Oh, yeah. That's cute.
This is the rain goose with galoshes and an umbrella.
So now tell me how you would display this on a... We have to hold
on a
this still, Rita.
flagpole.
On a flagpole outside...
And it's
outside your porch.
reversible. It's a reversible applique. So that's what we're going to show you here
Okay.
quickly. So
All right.
we'll just... Oh, so much for the flagpole, guys.
How to sew one of these in
How
your
to
own
sew
home?
one of these. We're going to sew one of these in 2 minutes.
Okay.
First of all, you have the pattern. And I think, can they see the pattern?
Oh, I think they'll find a way.
They're so clever. We're just going to assume they can see the pattern.
It's a cardinal, a
Yep,
red bird.
a cardinal. So you don't have to cut it out. This is very simple to do. You just trace him with a chalk pen initially, and then you still don't cut him out. After you've traced him, then you sew around, just straight stitch. This stuff in the bobbin is thread fused. This is a new sewing product here. We're here to introduce you to the 90s, Paula.
Yeah.
Sewing like cooking is a lot easier than it used to be.
Oh, I'll bet. Because I don't do either one. I need you guys on this show so bad.
Well, that's why we need Mr. Food, so that we can sew quick.
I know.
Now, this is the thread fuse product, and you can see it makes it like a glue. So once you put that on top, and again, you'd use your pattern to position where you want it on your banner. So now the cardinal's right where you want him. We'll just sew the bottom, iron that on, Paula. This is one of those great new Teflon ironing sheets.
I do iron. A Teflon.
Do you know, not all the way to the top. We have NASA to thank for this.
See, I did it wrong already.
Not in ironing, huh, Paula?
No, I iron all the time.
Sure, we believe that, don't we, folks?
Stop it.
Your sister could tell us. Does she iron? No. Brenda? No?
Don't badger the host on the first day, Rita.
Oh, yeah, you do want to get asked back. There is that.
All right, so you iron on your...
Because it's two slippery fabrics. This is a real heavy-duty nylon, an industrial kind of nylon, because you want it to hold up outside.
Sure.
So once we've ironed that on, you can see now it sticks. You don't need any pins or anything. That's the wonderful part, because then, there goes that one. We sew like Julia Child cooks.
Yes, throw it around.
Then, after everything is ironed on, we just start our satin stitch around the edge of the bird. See that? Now here's the tricky part, because you want this banner to look the same on the back as it does on the front.
Sure.
So after you've done that, these are wonderful little applique scissors. If they can get a shot of these on camera, they've got sort of a duck bill.
Do you sell those at your shop?
Oh, big surprise. Yeah, we do.
Do you?
Yes.
Well, we should probably tell folks that you own a shop called Rita's So Fun. I love that title of your shop.
Rita's So Fun. I know. I have a hard time with that, though, because I always want to answer the phone. Rita's so fun. And so sick and so tired and so sick of phone calls. What do you people want?
Depends on the day, right?
Yeah. So fat, so overworked. Okay. But now you trim away the backside, and then once you've done that, you can see that because now your cardinal's coming out on both sides, then you just...
She's going to sew now, everybody. Can I take this off? I'm so hot in this.
Yes, Paul, you may take it off.
Thank you.
We weren't going to let you take it home anyway, hon.
I was going to ask you about that. You're not going to let me...
One of those little temporary souvenirs.
That's nice. It really is.
And see, we've already done the applique stitch on the front of the bird. And now, if they can get it, we're just finishing up the back side of the bird here. And this is the great part. When you're all done with this.
Now, Rita, this would hold up in rain, sleet, and snow. And,
yes, and before we did this, we sprayed it with, this is a fabric stiffener, wonderful new product too. So you don't need any tear away underneath.
Okay.
So you have a beautiful satin stitch on this side and on that side. And this one that they held up, you could see was a little garden banner size. Some of the other possibilities, Paula, this was okay, open this one up. We won't tell you what it is in advance.
Okay, you guys ready to be dazzled?
Banner, and you know, the banners are a wonderful splash of personality to anybody's home. We thought this was sort of an Iowa thing.
Yeah.
Is this?
That's great.
So the people who wanted to buy this a week ago in Clinton, you can come in now that we're done with the Paula Sands live show.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, they could come now. It's been on TV.
Yes, and you know these banners are great because they really, it's a person's hobby or interest. This is perfect. Phyllis made this because she's a bird watcher.
That's
See
neat.
that? And there's a hummingbird.
So you could change these with the season or put on your family
Santa
crest.
Claus are big. Or if you're into hobbies, let's see, this one's going to be, I had to call Lisa this morning and say, take that golf banner down from in front of your house. The wonderful thing about these is when you put these on, hold on to this, Paula.
Okay. Now I want to see people display these in their yards.
See, this is called an unwrapper, so that when you display it on the side of your house, see what a wonderful bit of personality and color this gives everything. Because now when the wind blows, in this Iowa winter, Iowa weather, you have to worry about that. So it just wraps around. So it never gets tangled up in the pole.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
That's
that great?
terrific. Gosh, Rita, what are you going to have for us next time?
Well, next time, well, you let me know. I think we're doing some recycled denim ideas.
Okay.
Here's my favorite banner, you guys. We're
One
not
more
done
banner,
yet.
guys. Rita's so fun.
Rita's so fun.
She had to do it at the end. Okay, thanks, Rita. Good job. Okay, Carl, I know you have some other kind of important clothing that we're going to wear here on the show, huh?
Wow, that sounds kind of risque. What you talking about? Well, you know, Paula, banners aren't the only craze sweeping the Quad Cities. We also have a T-shirt craze, like the one Teddy Wazak from Lost Nation, Iowa has right there. Look at Teddy's T-shirt. Paula Sands Live on there. We come back, we'll talk about that. Plus, John Mooney and Terry Swales will be here with a look at today's news and weather. But first, if you would like to become a member of the Paula Sands Live studio audience, all you have to do is give us a call here at 383-7088, and we'll be glad to set you up. We'll see you down here on Paula Sands Live. We'll be right back.
Who has more fun than we do? I don't think anybody today. Welcome back to the second half of Paula Sands Live, day one of our new one-hour show. In this half hour, I want to show you what we're going to be seeing. Carl will find out what Quad Cities would do for a PSL T-shirt. You wouldn't believe what he found out. Mr. Food will be back to take questions from our studio audience and show us that death by chocolate. And Four-Legged Friends are here from Muscatine County. Now, Carl is up in our studio audience right now to find out something very, very special. Carl?
Yeah. Paul, I'm here now with Brenda Drew Peoples. Brenda, of course, is director of the Davenport Civil Rights Committee. Brenda, tell me, there's a big summit coming up now starting tomorrow. Tell us about that.
Well, we're very excited about this. This is our second annual Quad City Summit meeting on diversity and racial equity, and it's hosted by Mayor Pat Gibbs, and it is also co-sponsored or co-hosted by the other Quad City mayors, along with the Davenport Civil Rights Commission.
Now tell me, this is the second annual. What were some big things you learned last year from this that you're doing it again this year? Why is it so important to do?
Well, we found that people were very anxious to work together as a community. We found that diversity issues are very important, and people recognize the importance of those issues, and we're all working together to have a community that we all can fully participate in and feel good about.
How about, now of course you're from Mayor Gibbs' office, right?
Well, I'm the director of the commission.
Okay, in fact, that was part of the reason that he couldn't be here. He's going to be here this week, but he's busy with this, of course. Is this something, you see it being more effective on either side of the river, or it's got to be all together, I would
It's all
imagine?
together. It's a join by the river effort.
Yeah.
And we're real excited because there is so much participation from the Illinois side.
Terrific. Well, Brenda, thank you. And that starts tomorrow, of course. Okay, so we'll see you down there at that summit.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for being here. Paula, back to you.
Well, a man I've judged many pie eating and chili eating contests with, Bill Wondra, my friend here from Quad City Times, stopped by. Hi, Bill. Thanks for being here. I love it.
How do you stay so thin after all that fudge?
After all that fudge and
chili
what
and
else have we eaten together?
spaghetti. We've eaten
Apple
everything.
pie.
Apple pie, everything.
We've done it all. Hey, how do you like being on television? You've joined us quite a few other times, haven't you? Our Bix coverage.
I'm thrilled. I'm awed. If only I could be Charles Corral.
You think? You think so? Well, are you going to write about us in your column? Be kind, please.
Oh, I cannot. I can be nothing but kind. This is
honest.
This is better than the Ed Sullivan Show.
Ed Sullivan. Thank you so much, Bill. I really appreciate you coming today. It was great to see you. Okay, Carl, one more time with you. Who do you have over there?
That's tough competition, us and Ed Sullivan. Man, oh man. This is Nancy Milkey again from the Illinois Chamber of Commerce, Quad City Chamber of Commerce. Nancy, what do you think of Mr. Food over here? What do you think of that guy?
Oh, I think he's wonderful, and he makes such wonderful food combinations.
Isn't he a
great?
hoot?
The only thing, I thought he would be a little taller.
Well, you know, Paula's pretty tall though, because actually Mr. Food goes about 6'4", and so Paula's a 6-footer herself.
Well, no wonder I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, they're big people. Isn't that right, Paula? You can dunk them, can't you?
People always say that to us. They think we're going to be taller and fatter. Isn't that what they say, John? John Mooney is here now with our full newscast. How are you?
They would say you look younger in person. Too.
Yes. What do they tell us? You look younger. You look
better.
You look
better.
And it's like TV is just a curse.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, again, congratulations, and this is better than the Ed Sullivan Show. No question about it.
That was a funny comment, wasn't it? Do you like? Do you see all the flowers?
I know. This is
you guys,
wonderful.
can we get a wide shot of all these flowers over here? So many folks, friends, and business associates sent these wonderful flowers over here, and we were asking if it was a funeral.
Really?
And somebody said, well, wait till 5:30 and we'll find out.
No.
But there you go. They look great, don't
The show's gone fantastic. You did a great job. And I know you've got to be really nervous, this being the first show.
I feel much better now.
You do, yeah.
You know, we're on the air, so whatever happens now.
No turning back now.
No.
Busy day in the news today, Paul. Unfortunately, 6 Quad City teens accused of a shotgun murder will be tried as adults after a terrible story. Scott County deputies arrested the suspects yesterday after police found the body of 17-year-old Michelle Marie Jensen. She was lying on a county road, shot once in the back of the head. 18-year-old Justin Volkers, 18-year-old Chris Fragenhauer, and 19-year-old Joe Hager all made their first court appearance today. 3 17-year-olds, Jason Means, Anthony Hawk, and Sean Schumacki, will also be tried as adults in that case. Michelle Jensen's father is consumed with grief tonight. He and other members of Michelle's family are left with a haunting question. Why? Why would anyone want to kill her? Mark Jensen tells our Mike Mickle you can never be too careful when your kids are concerned.
Pay attention to who your kids hang around with. Meet them, get to know them, and just be a part of your children's life. If you care, you've got to do it.
We will have more of Mike's exclusive interview with Mark Jensen tonight in the news at 6. The man charged with brutally murdering 5-year-old Amber Sutton goes to trial next month, 2 weeks later than planned, but a district judge says he needs detailed proof that Larry Lee Simpson's trial should be delayed. Prosecutors say they need the extra time to get DNA lab test results back. But Judge John Donald O'Shea wants prosecutors to show the crime labs have not simply shelved the evidence. O'Shea says even if Simpson is convicted of murdering the 5-year-old, the decision could be reversed in an appellate court if that judge decides the delay was unnecessary. Jurors in Bureau County are still deliberating the fate of Lee Adams. They've spent the last 4.5 hours trying to decide if Adams should in fact receive the death penalty for murdering his 9-month-old son Justin. Attorneys made closing arguments in Adams' death penalty hearing this morning. State's Attorney Mark Burnaby told jurors if this isn't a death penalty case, he doesn't know what is. Burnaby also talked about Adams' wife and remaining children and the nightmares they suffer as a result of the murder. The public defender David Rumley told jurors it isn't right to take Adams' life just because he took his son's. Rumley also claimed Adams' mental illness should prevent him from receiving capital punishment. Last week, the same jury found Adams guilty but mentally ill in the fatal stabbing in February of 1992. As the Lee Adams jury continues its deliberations, a Henry County jury has been selected just moments ago to decide whether a mother is guilty of killing her daughter. 35-year-old Linda Wolf is accused of involuntary manslaughter in the death of Taylor Rose Buckley. Police say she's admitted to putting cough medicine in the 1-year-old's bottle. Medical experts say it was 5 times the lethal dose. Opening arguments are set for tomorrow morning, and attorneys expect the trial to last 2 weeks. Well, there's more flooding misery in Des Moines tonight as the sky dumps more than 10 inches of rain over central Iowa. Sewer systems are backing up, creating a smelly mess in more than 1,000 homes. Des Moines and other cities in Iowa are preparing for even more rain tonight. Speaking of rain, meteorologist Terry Swales is here, and Terry, you can hear the thunder boomers going right now as we speak.
Yeah, I thought, why bring a nice, peaceful day in for Paula's show? Let's have some thunder and really do it. So right on cue, you know, beautiful. Unfortunately, some of the thunderstorms have the potential to put out some heavy rains in our area and maybe some gusty winds as well. So there is a severe thunderstorm watch that will be in effect for the area just around the Quad Cities and off to the east in Illinois. That's until 9 o'clock tonight. It does not affect any of the area west of the Quad Cities. So we will see scattered thunderstorms around, and likely they will put out some heavy rain where they do develop. Our 8 o'clock temperature should be a rain-cooled 77 degrees. Overnight, then, the thunderstorms will be ending, and it will be turning cooler by morning, about 65. And tomorrow, what a breath of fresh air out there. We're going to have a nice front through the region, and that'll produce partly sunny skies and a high tomorrow of 77 degrees, and you'll be able to chop that humidity out of the air as well. So it looks like a real good day coming up tomorrow and right on into Wednesday. Right now, though, we do have well, let's say a thunderstorm out there. 90 degrees was the temperature. I'm sure that's dropped considerably. 68% was the humidity, and the winds were out of the south at 10. Our heat index was up there around 102 degrees. But now that the thunderstorms are here, that certainly is cutting into that. You can see the rains extend up through the Mississippi River Valley and all the way back into Missouri and eastern Kansas. That's along a cold front, which is now between Des Moines and Cedar Rapids, and that'll be the thing that'll come across here tonight, and the rains, and bring us some much improved weather for tomorrow. But looks like an active evening ahead for weather.
But today, kind of one final reminder of just how hot it's been lately.
I know,
Incredible.
and you can hear the thunder in here.
Yeah, I know.
I've been thinking about this day for so long. When we first started playing this last fall, you think August 30th, that seems so far away, and here we go. We have a thunderstorm. And
even Mother Nature wanted to check in and say, good luck, Paula.
You think that's it?
I think that's what it is.
Why not?
Terry, is it going to stay hot? Are we going to get a break here and then it's going to quit, or what do you think?
It really looks like much cooler weather pattern coming up in the days ahead. Maybe one day this week in the 80s, the rest in the 70s.
Is that right?
Nice.
Just dropping like a rock. Okay, well, thanks a lot, Terry. And John, It's great having you guys out here with me. Well, you know when a new movie comes out, or sometimes a new TV show, all that merchandise goes along with it. Well, it's the same for this TV show, unfortunately. When we come back, Carl Spring will show us what's latest in PSL wear. Don't go away. The best looking studio audience in the Quad Cities, the only studio audience in the Quad Cities. It's the first day of our new show. My family's here. You saw some of them there. Aren't they sweet? It's also the first day of some new T-shirts that you may be seeing around town soon. I know everyone in my family has one, just about. But I don't know who else is going to have them. What do you think, Carl?
Oh, Paula, the whole Quad Cities. We'll have 400,000 of these T-shirts coming out here.
400,000?
They say Paula Sands Live. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Aren't those lovely?
Wow.
They're white. We might get some purple ones, you think?
We'll get multicolored, yeah. We'll get all kinds of colors. Oh, a purple fan
Somebody
out there?
likes purple. I don't know.
It's Prince.
Okay.
Well, now, Paula, the thing is, me as a fashion horse, I don't know.
Or you're into, you see, your tie matches your jacket, and you're doing well.
Only because Jean helped me.
Okay.
Because I'm colorblind and I have a problem with that. But, you know, to me, being fashionable means finding two socks that are kind of the same color. We've got something new and exciting here, Paula Sands Live T-shirts. Want to know how to get one of these? Watch this. It's the current hottest ticket in town. It's the new Paula Sands Live T-shirt. Paula Sands Live T-shirt, or in the industry trade, it's a PSLT. Paula Sands Live PSLT. What will you do to get your own PSLT? Paula Sands Live T-shirt right now, right here on national TV. What will you do for one? Maestro, hit it. Tony, what will you do for a PSLT? What's that? Oh, it's a great fit. Oh, yeah. What will you do to get a PSLT? Would you give my photographer a hug? Oh, sure. Oh, give him a hug, Tony. Give him a hug. There. Here's your PSLT, just for hugging Hank. How was it, Hank? I loved it. Oh, nice. Jennifer, would you hug Hank for a T-shirt?
Yes,
I'll
hug
Jennifer,
Hank for a
please,
T-shirt.
hug Hank. Yes, very nice. Hank, was that nice?
Much better than the guy.
Paula!
She did it! She did it! Paula! You get a PSLT! Here, I'll just put it right here.
Paula!
Oh, we're not gonna leave it there. And a T-shirt too. Will you guys sing a little song for us?
Will we?
Would you sing "You Are My Sunshine, My Only Sunshine"?
I'll lead.
Here we go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
Yes, yes. You win. You get a PSLT. Way to go, you guys. We've been waiting just for you because we heard you were coming.
Paula Sands Live.
Right. This is a Paula Sands Live T-shirt, or as we say in TV, it's a PSLT. It sounds like a sandwich, doesn't it? Yeah.
Paula!
Show us inside your purse for a PSLT.
Paula!
What do you have there? Guess what it is?
A calculator.
Oh, nice.
Paula!
A checkbook.
Yes. Now show us the interesting stuff.
A Ventolin inhaler for my asthma.
Uh-oh. Is it kicking in now?
Yes, I can't do this.
Randy, would you light this car on fire for a PSL T-shirt? Sure would. Alan, to win a Paula Sands Live T-shirt, would you run these cards into the side of that blue truck? He'll never know. He's in the store shopping. So you run this thing as fast as you can, boom, into that blue van, and you get a T-shirt.
Well, I don't want to get in trouble, though.
Excellent. Now we'll get you a new job at Kmart. Oops. Boom! Unbelievable! Youch.
Paula!
Sorry. I was just kidding. I was going to give you the T-shirt anyway. You didn't have to hit it. But Alan, you're a winner! PSL T-shirt! Yay! And to the fellow in the blue van, whoops.
Carl,
Sorry.
Carl, he didn't really make a mark on that van, did he?
Well, we'll find Alan another job. Like we say at someplace. No, of course not.
No,
He's already there.
that was a joke.
But it was funny. It was, you know, because Alan, the guy at Target there, just had a great time, and he thought he wants a T-shirt, anything to get a T-shirt.
Well, that's sweet. Okay.
And here's another one. This one's going out to studio right here.
Uh-oh. You better make it.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
sorry.
Just short,
sorry.
Carl.
Here, let's go a little farther with this one. All the way to the Illinois Quad City Chamber.
All right.
Boom.
They'll get it.
There we go.
All right.
There we
All
go.
right.
Yay, nice grab.
Nice job, Carl.
I'll throw that one again over there. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I can't remember the last time we had this kind of fun here. This is great.
And tomorrow we'll have something on water balloons, so
really?
We'll see, yeah.
Okay. Well, we ask a lot of our viewers what they would like to see on this show.
Sure.
And they said they'd like to keep a lot of the things they saw on 5 p.m. Live, the Four-Legged Friends, Ask the Manager, and the birthdays, the one-year-old birthdays. So we have a couple of dozen of those to do for you right now. Not a couple dozen, but we're going to start right now with Kristen Hoster of Bartlett, Illinois, born a year ago today. Her parents are Ed and Dee and Harriet from Linden, Illinois. And we have twins, Taylor and Brooks Sawyer, born a year ago on Saturday, to Doug and Jerry of Dixon, Illinois. Nicole Ellis turned a year on Saturday, the daughter of Jeff and Renee of Rock Falls. Kimberly Litchfield was born to Kevin and Delane of Rio, Illinois. Her birthday was on Saturday. Matthew Oltman of Port Byron, Illinois had his birthday on Saturday, too. Dan and Sue are Matt's parents, and Carl has a few more to finish up.
Okay, and here in our second hour of birthdays, Travis Van Divier of Davenport had his first birthday on the 26th, the son of Vince and Dee Dee. Happy birthday, Travis. Landon Millett of Muscatine is the son of Doug and Lori. Victoria Packer turned a year old yesterday with her parents, Mike and Sarah of Sterling. Erin Wilhite is the daughter of Ron and Lori of East Moline. Also, happy birthday to Dylan Lissy. She turned a year old yesterday, and his parents are Todd and Kathy of Muscatine. And Chelsea McLeese of Galesburg is a year old today. This picture sent in by Chelsea's parents. Happy birthday to all of our wonderful one-year-olds on this first day of Paula Sands Live.
Those were the birthdays for today and over the weekend as well.
Yep, you bet.
All right, you know what we have next? Mr. Food will be back. Oh, it's so good, so stay with us for more Paula Sands Live. Everybody, with more Paula Sands Live. I wasn't kidding at the beginning of the show when I said this man gets more mail than anybody at this station. That's true. Art Ginsberg, Mr. Food. We get so many requests for his recipes that he's back now to show us the recipe that I'm really curious about. The death by chocolate.
Well,
slay me. Come on, slay
well,
me.
the funny part about it is that no matter where, when, this has always been the #1 recipe request in the entire time that I've ever been on air.
Death by chocolate.
Death by chocolate. It was the one that appealed to everybody, and it was so easy. And the reason is that it starts with a packaged brownie mix, a fudge brownie mix. Okay. You make one batch of it, you cut it in half, you take half of it out, and you crumble it up, and you put it on the bottom of a glass bowl. Then you make a batch of instant chocolate mousse, and you put a layer of that over the brownies. Now, then you come to the number one flavor of the country, the big rage. What is it? Heath Bar.
Heath Bar, or you can use Score.
Or you can Score, same thing, because it's a toffee chip, chocolate chip. Now, what you do is you can buy them like this in bits, but for the most part, you'll see them in candy bar shape. However, for this, I bought the regular candy bars, and I used a very intricate kitchen implement to break them up.
A hammer.
A hammer, you betcha. And I just gave it that thickens like that. And then you spread those over the chocolate mousse.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Well, you have to open up the package first and then sprinkle them out.
Got it.
Because the paper gets caught in your teeth.
And that's really death by chocolate.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you have a layer of the Heath Bar chips, and then you take a layer of Cool Whip, and you put that on. And then you start all over again. The brownie mix, the mousse, the Heath Bar, and on top, Cool Whip. We just sprinkled a few more Heath Bars on there, and all you do is dig into it, and you put that on.
The audience is gasping. They really are. And I am too inside. Yes, I
understand. It's not that I don't like sharing, but...
Art, come on, stop it.
Oh, all right, you make me feel guilty.
Okay, now you go ahead and
easier.
You go ahead and talk, and I'll have a bite.
No, right? Oh no,
Oh, I know. We have questions from our audience, don't we?
Are you gonna eat all?
Sarah,
that?
do you have somebody who wants to know something from Art?
I sure do. I just want to know how you stay so thin.
Art,
oh, boy.
How do you stay so? You're not talking to me, are you? Yeah. You are?
Oh, I thought Art.
Art, yeah.
Why do I stay so thin? Because I have had to discipline myself to have one portion of everything instead of two. I've had to learn to taste instead of taking 8 tastes when I'm cooking. It's not easy, because if I could, I could easily be 400 pounds.
But one taste of this and you're gone.
And I hate sharing.
Carl, you have something too, don't you? Someone who has a question?
Yes, Paula. Bill Wonder from the Quad City Times has a deep, thoughtful, probing question. Bill, what was on your mind?
Mine, I worry, how can you eat brownies and still lose weight?
There you go.
That's a darn good question.
Well, I have a philosophy, Bill. I find out that if you eat only 2 brownies have only half the calories of 4 brownies.
There you go. And you cut your calories in half.
And in half, just like that. So really, I'm on a very strict diet.
Well, would it help if you broke the, like say, when you break the brownie in 2, will not the calories escape?
They do, they fall out.
Not these. These are non-caloric brownies to start with. At least I tell myself that.
I thought they fell out. Thanks a lot, Bill, for the question. Let's mention your book, Mr. Food Cooks Like Mama. Big Christmas gift.
Yes.
Can we find this anywhere in the Quad Cities?
First of all, it's in all bookstores. We had a big signing yesterday at Jumer's.
Yeah, we did.
And we sold them at a reduced rate, and the proceeds went to feed the hungry. So we're doing all the nice things. Not only this book, this is Mr. Food Cooks Like Mama because the mama tastes are there, but we do it all the easy way today, all the things that we have to make our lives easier. So you can whip up things fast and quick, and you get the taste of yesteryear without yesteryear's work. Simple. It's in all the bookstores, by the way.
And your recipes are very simple and easy to read. And that's great to see in a cookbook. Cooks Like Mama. Art, it's so nice to have you here.
And in September, there's 3 more coming out.
You mean September as in next month?
Yes, there's going to be 3 more cookbooks coming out.
Really?
Oh, yes. It's going to be pasta, chicken, and desserts.
All right. Well, we'll look for them.
So come on down. And remember, if you just make one little thing like that, you bite one little piece like this, you're going to say, ooh, it's so good.
You like pets, Art? Do you like animals?
Yes, I do.
Well, when we come back here...
Oh, no.
Don't listen to what he said.
Only kidding.
Our premiere edition of Paula Sands Live wouldn't be complete without 4-legged friends, so we'll meet them when we come right back. Don't go away.
Now also, if you would like to join our group here, bring them on down. Bring your whole family, your whole neighborhood, and join us in our live studio audience. Give us a call at 383-7088. We want to see you here for Paula Sands Live.
Oh, we couldn't do a show, especially our premiere show, without our 4-legged friends. They're in today from the Muscatine County Humane Society. It's a special day for them as well, because Chris just told me that they just moved back in to their regular shelter. You guys have been flooded out? For how long, Chris?
About 9 weeks.
Oh, man.
9 weeks,
Well, welcome back to your new home then. That's terrific.
We're glad to be back in business, and we've got several puppies to adopt out.
All right, well, let's look at one. This is, you know, as soon as they get on camera, they start to bite. They do that every time. But this is a real sweet one, a little boy, right?
Little boy. We have 5 of those available at the shelter.
5?
3 girls and 2 boys. He happens to be the only chocolate one, though. The rest are black or black and white. But they're part chocolate lab and part beagle.
Part beagle and lab? Oh, I love that. So this will just be a medium-sized dog?
Yeah, I'd say maybe 40 or 45 pounds.
Okay, now yours is a girl not related to this one?
No.
Okay.
This is a little girl. She's about 9 weeks old. She's part chow and part collie, and we have 4 of these.
Oh, she's very calm too, isn't she? Look at those eyes. Will she lose some of that, you know, that puppy fur?
I think she may get fluffier.
Really?
Because of the chow in her.
Oh, I'll bet. So did you continue to get animals in even when you were in your temporary location?
Yes, we did. And a lot of people, I hate to say it, but they tied animals up in the water, in the flooded areas, and left them at our shelter.
Oh, my goodness.
That's how we got this litter of puppies. The mother was tied up in the water, actually. And we weren't going to our shelter every day, and just luckily we went on the day she was left there.
And everybody made it, huh?
And 2 days later, she had 9 puppies.
Is that right? Oh, my goodness. You guys, let's get one more tight shot of this one. She has blue eyes. He has blue eyes. This is the little boy.
He is cute.
He is beautiful with the chocolate brown. Lovely. Well, anything else you want to tell us about Chris? Do you need any more help there? Do you need newspapers? Do you need food?
We need people to come and adopt pets. We've got 45 cats. A lot of those are kittens. And right now we've got at least 30 dogs.
Do you really? And that's a lot for a shelter your size.
Well, especially for us being out as long as we've been out.
Absolutely. Here's the address of the Muscatine County Humane Society, and they are back at this address and at this phone number. We hope you can help them out. Thank you, Chris. It's great to see you today with both of these beautiful animals. Carl, what do you have for us?
Well, folks, that's it. You have witnessed Quad City history in the making right here today on this thunderstormy day as we wrap up the inaugural edition of Paula Sands Live. Now, coming up on tomorrow's show, lots of fun. Hard to fill an hour, but we're going to do it tomorrow. Tell you what, tomorrow we're going to have a live performance from singer Susan McBride and her band Mississippi Mist.
Yeah, Susan's going to be here tomorrow. Also, Paul Zant, our National Enquirer, is going to be back. He's going to tell us about John O'Donnell Stadium and how they're able to lay down a new field.
Yeah, see if they can even fix it for next year.
Yeah.
And now in our Golden Lifestyle segment, we'll find out what items can make the most money for you at your own garage sales.
Yes, and plus we're going to introduce Toby's Tips tomorrow. This is our own TV6 custodian who will be in for a special segment, and we've practiced with him last week. He's doing a great job.
Kind of a home improvement kind of thing.
What do you think of this little sweetheart, huh?
Neat, huh?
Muscatine County Humane Society is where you can get this one. This has been day one of our new Paula Sands Live. We're so glad you joined us today. I hope you'll be back tomorrow and every day right here on TV6. Bye, everybody.